representative of Libya to address the Council. I give you the floor.
شكرا سيدة.
Thank you, Madam President. Madam President, at the outset, I congratulate you on assuming the presidency of the Council this month. I wish you every success in your mandate. I also thank Ms. Fatou Bensouda, ICC prosecutor, for her 18th report, her briefing today, as well as her relentless efforts to pursue justice and to fight impunity. Madam President, pursuing justice across Libya is a sovereign and national jurisdiction. However, this does not mean not to cooperate with the ICC. The Libyan National Judicial authorities consider the work of the ICC as a complementary judicial work with a partner that demonstrates the spirit of cooperation and integration between national judiciary and international justice, cooperation that was underscored by the prosecutor on many occasions and in her different reports. My government understands the assertions of the prosecutor vis-à-vis the slow pace of pursuing some suspects by Libyan judiciary. This is attributed to the security situation in Libya as a result of military confrontations that come down but re-emerge in a vicious circle of violence, and also as a result of the unholy attack or offensive against Tripoli and its suburbs carried out by Haftar forces. We recall that among suspects pursued by national judiciary and the ICC are those persons who no longer live on the territory of the Libyan state. Madam President, with regard to the judicial aspect, we reiterate the ability of the national judicial system to prosecute all who committed a crime on Libyan territory, and these crimes are not subject to the statute of limitations. We should take into account that the security situation in Libya in the past and now contribute to the commission of many crimes against civilians. And therefore, we underscore that the Libyan judiciary monitors all these violations, including the airstrike carried out by Haftar forces on the 6th of October 2019 against the Equestrian Club in Janzour area in Tripoli, leading to the injury of many innocent children, and the airstrike carried out against the Farnaj area in Tripoli on the 14th of October 2019 that killed the 3 girls of the same family. There are many military operations against innocents and in many areas. This requires follow-up and investigations. In this respect, the GNA on many occasions requested this August Council to dispatch a fact-finding mission to investigate many violations and irresponsible acts that affected innocent people in order to establish facts and pursue and hold accountable perpetrators. In this respect, we reiterate the ability of our judiciary to carry out this mission if it is given the opportunity. This could be possible when there is political stability and security in the country, a matter which the SRSG is pursuing through his efforts to hold an international conference followed by a national congress attended by all Libyan parties in Libya to reach an agreement acceptable to all parties. Madam President, on the concern reflected in the report of the ICC prosecutor vis-à-vis the situation of illegal migrants, the GNA reiterates that it has taken speedy measures to protect them. We have moved them from areas of confrontations, and this was carried out in cooperation with the International Organization for Migration, IOM, but the aircraft of the aggressor force carried out an airstrike against a migrant center in Tajura, in Tripoli, which killed 53 people and injured 130. Once again, we reiterate that the GNA then requested the Council to set up a fact-finding mission to investigate the matter and to hold to account perpetrators. In this respect, the GNA is monitoring all violations against hospitals, public facilities, and civilian infrastructure. We have taken all measures to protect civilians and keep them out of harm's way, especially areas of military confrontations. There are acts of abduction, disappearance, arbitrary detention, in conjunction with the aggression against Tripoli by the aggressor force, including the disappearance of Ms. Seham Sergewa, parliament member, from her house in Benghazi. Many Libyan and international parties, including the UN, requested to uncover her whereabouts and release her. In closing, the GNA reiterates its full commitment to Security Council Resolution 1970 of 2011, especially with regard to the mandate of the ICC in accordance with the resolution. And the GNA hopes of the Council to consider the Libyan situation as a priority. It shouldn't be sidelined through continued cooperation with the SRSG, Mr. Ghassan Salami, to achieve peace and stability and to end this impasse. This requires of the members of the Council to concert their efforts to overcome their differences in order to adopt a binding resolution by the Council to end hostilities and to compel aggressors to retreat and to make room for peace in my country, Libya, to set in motion development and reconstruction work. I thank you, Madam President.